Well, I got a phone call and I guess it interrupted it, but I got them all sealed and ready. And I'm heating my grease. I got me a little spot there where one of them's leaking. If it's not sealed up good when you put them in that grease, all your filling will come out of it. And just boil right out of it. So you have to make sure they're sealed good. That's important. I want to make sure. I'll get over here when I drop these in the grease and get my powdered sugar out. Go to the pantry and stir up some powdered sugar to drizzle on them. Just a little bit. I don't like to totally coat them in it, but I do like to have just a little bite of it on there. So we're waiting on that grease. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pies ready right now. Like I say, I think that dough ball that's left, I got about 2. So, oh, and like my biscuits I made earlier from this same dough, right? And I want you to see this flour. That's how it works. That flour is just as dry as it can be, see? It don't, where is it at? It don't ruin your flour. Now you can feel little clumps and stuff in there from where some of the dough come off in it. Excuse me. I just sift it. I sift my flour and put it right back in that bowl, and it's ready for when the next time I want to make biscuits and stuff like that, because it's the self-rising. And you can use it for anything you want. I bet my grease is hot. Ooh-wee. Maybe too hot. I'm going to try to fry them kind of, I'm going to call it gently. I want to fry them gently in there. Alright, let's see how this works. I'll show it to you. Alright, see, and I just lay it down in there very easy. I think my grease is a little bit hot, but I turned it down. So we gon'. Alright, I can do 3 of them at a time in there. And I want to get me a couple forks, get a plate to take them up on. Get me a napkin. I wish you could see them better, but you can't, because I don't know how to do a video. But I'm going to get me a couple forks, and I use one fork this way, and I turn the other one around so I don't poke a hole in it. And I'm just barely going to flip them. Nice and brown. Beautiful. I'll show them to you when I get them up on there. Look. See, I just flipped them. Look at that. Kind of watch them here a little bit. You have to be patient. I call it patient. I don't know what else it is. You can't just come in here and just, you know, if you're going to make homemade food, well, that's why I say it's made with love, you know? It's made with love, because it takes time. You got to be willing to do that. You have to be willing to take the time to do it. Something like this is probably things you want to do on the weekend when you know, when you get time or whatever and stuff. But I want you to see how pretty these are. Alright, see, I got those frying now. But look on the platter. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Ooh. Uh-oh. I can't wait to try one of these. Let's see what I got going here while those are frying. Get up here and get my powdered sugar. Just plain old powdered sugar. Get me some. I'm going to put it in a bowl. It don't take a lot neither. Just going to get me a little old cereal bowl like. Dump me some in it. And check these pies. You got to peek at them. But be gentle with them too. Alright. Here's my little whisk. I'll break up some of that. Some of the clumps in it. You can use milk or water in it and stuff. I just put me a little old dribble of water. I'm making a mess in the kitchen floor. But I want you to see just how, oops, I had no, just how little of water. I'm going to turn this on real low because you barely, look at that. Let me see, I already put some in there. I mean, you just barely put some in there and stop and stir it up and see where you're at on it. See, I just barely put some in there, and I need to add me a little more, but I mean, I'm just going to take it just like that in that running water, because you can get too much right quick. All right, that did it. I got to flip these pies. I know it's time. So now, see, look, I got it where it'll drizzle. And that's all you do with that. Got it all stirred up and creamy and ready. See, got time to get over here and roll these other ones out. Put me some more flour on there. The cutting board's a little messy now. Got peaches on it. Clean it off a little bit. Now I'm putting some more on there. Roll this out. Make me a couple more. Work from the middle. Roll it out thin. I bet them other pies are ready. Let's go get them. So take the little boogers out of here. And here's that big one. Ooh, Lord. You can turn that grease, literally turn it off. But look at them. I got them a little bit darker than I want, but it ain't hurting nothing. Promise you. They need to be more like this here. But these here, like I say, my grease was a little bit hot. So I'm fixing to cut 2 more of these out. That's what I'm going to be able to get out of it, I'm pretty sure. Two of those. I tell you what, it looks here like I can get a third one. Work it in. Work it, work it, work it. Get it all mixed together again. It's nice. I'm going to get me one more out of it. I like that. Work it around like this. Try to get it. Give me some flour. I had to turn that grease off. That, you know, like I say, you gotta, you know, I think I was rattling and let my grease get too hot. But anyway, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of messing up. Let's get some flour on my rolling pin here. Get this little booger rolled out like I want him. He ain't gonna be as pretty and round, but I'll make him that way with that pizza wheel when I get through getting him folded over. Alright, 3 more coming up. Put my peaches in there. You see there? I got that much peaches left, and what did I say I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pies out of that pint jar of peaches that I cooked down. 9 fried pies now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, what's left in there, we probably will eat on them biscuits tonight. Guarantee you, we'll be getting us out a biscuit and putting them cooked peaches on there. Woo! Won't be putting no store-bought jelly on it. We'll be putting them cooked down peaches Mama made. Okay. Get some water here. That one ain't stuck on the side good. There we go. Alright. Now I got them pressed together. Dip my fork in my flour. Go around here. Put the little fork marks on them. That just finishes sealing them. And it looks pretty, but it's mainly for finishing sealing them for good. That way you know. You got to be careful though, you'll poke a hole in your pocket part with the prongs of your fork. It will do it. And then you're over there trying to patch it. But you can patch it. Just get it wet. Daub it down with some water like or whatever, and just like this one here, I'm fixing to do that. Daub it down with some water and then sprinkle your little flour on it and press it in there. Does a pretty good job of sealing it. You might have some escape from it in the skillet, but it ain't gonna be much. Alright, I'm gonna do this one, this last little booger here. And he's just as pretty as the other ones. Look at him. Yeah, now that grease is not near as hot. Put them in here. Get it cranked back up now. Wash my hands off now. I'm through with the flour. Get me some flour in my hands and go over here and get this dough off of me. See? Voila. Now that I got just a second, my dinner plate ain't big enough to hold all of them, so, well, it might be if I get me this different one over here. I got almost a full set of these old things. I know y'all see them in the pictures I post, but man, we just love these things, them old Corelle dishes. I wanted a different color on mine, but Hey, they had a full set. I got the bowls and saucers and coffee cups and dinner plates, and I just couldn't turn it down. I just love old-timey stuff. All right, I'm over here going to take these pies up, and then I'm going to show you. When I get ready to drizzle, I can go ahead and do them. All these others are frying. Ooh, they're so pretty, y'all. Look at that. Can you taste that? All right, I'm going to set them right here. Let me set this down a second, and I'll pick it up and show y'all when I do it. I'm just going to get me a spoon. And I'll spoon it out of there. You do it like this where y'all can see what I'm doing. See, I'm just going to take it out of there. Stir it up a little bit. It's been sitting there now. I can just take it out of there. And now I can just take it and just drizzle it. Kind of over it like that. See what I'm doing? Get me some more. I'm a bad more is better person too. I have to watch myself on that sometimes. I can get stuff too sweet for people, because I told you I'm a sugar person. I am. But anyway, I try to be careful about it and not over sugar stuff for folks. So that's why I do it just like this right here. But even that's really all I want on one. Uh-oh. Time to flip my pies, see them? Look at these little boogers. Last 3 to go. But that's making fried pies. Look how pretty they are. Do y'all think that's pretty? I do. But of course I would. I love food, right? I love home cooking. And stuff like this, you just, you appreciate it. You appreciate everything about it. These are ready. Let's get them up out of here. Whew. I tell you what, you better be careful with this. You better not have no young ones or nothing around you when you're doing this. Or they better not be in the kitchen. I make them sit on the other side of my bar. They can watch Nene from there and stuff. But I won't let them be in the kitchen when I'm doing this. Alright, that grease is smoking hot. I'm going to set this down here and do these last 3 on this plate. And then I'll put them over there on the platter with the other one. Put it on there. Dang, I'm showing you my hand, not the food. I got to learn how to do this thing. I'll figure it out if I'm going to keep doing this. If y'all like it enough. Put that sugar all over it. Little glaze thingy. Alright. We're going to call it. We're going to call it at that. So, Lord, my bar's a mess. I'm going to get one now, just to show you before I get off. Let me get one over here. I'm going to get one of these little ones. Alright. We're going to set it right here, and I'm going to... Dang, it's dark over there. Let's see. How about right here? That's a little bit better. Alright. Let me get a fork here. We're going to cut it in half so y'all can see it. Y'all hear that crunch? What you think? Look, some of that goodie come out right there. Look at that booger. Y'all. Let me make sure it don't burn my lips. I'll tell you what. They're delicious. Or at least to me they are. Man, get me some more coffee in that cup and sit down with one of these boogers. Or a glass of milk. And I can lay to these things. They're pretty. Homemade pretty. They're homemade with love. And everybody's going to enjoy them. I don't know if I'm thinking about making a bread pudding now. We'll see. We'll see what I get into. Bread pudding's really easy. And mine's a little different from everybody else's. So, you know, you may or may not like it. It's the way my mama cooked it. And Mama was definitely different from a lot of people in her cooking. So, anyway, I hope y'all are enjoying the videos. It's fun making them, and I just want, you know, young people to learn from it, and all my friends and stuff that are my age and just enjoy watching them and maybe learn something different from the way they do it or whatever. And I'd love to see how y'all do something different, or you tell me your different ways of doing it. But anyway, that's fried peach pies. And loving this rain. Y'all have a good day, and God bless.